I'm still giving that very special gift away. If you order a soulmate or twin flame reading from me, you will get as a gift your own personal 2022 year ahead forecast. I'll only be running that for a short while longer, so take advantage of it while you can. Right, and I will put the link in the description box below. That link will take you to my website where you can place your order for the soulmate reading and then receive a gift of a 2022 personal year ahead forecast tarot reading. Right, so let's see, Cancer, what's in store for you guys for February of 2022? Oh, okay, nice. Okay, interesting. Okay, nice. Oh, wow, okay, works out well. So you start off with the Ace of Earth, and that's an inflow of abundance or promising business venture or important documents and contracts. So the Ace of Earth is the start of a venture. In other words, either within an existing business, or you're starting a new business, or you're signing a contract, or it's a new area of business that you're in, something like that. But it promises abundance. It's an abundant new beginning in your goals, aspirations, money making, materialistic section of your chart. Okay. However, it doesn't come without its but. What doesn't? You have a different idea to somebody else and you're going to come up against them. That somebody could be someone close to you, it could be a business associate, it could be a group or organization. You see things one way, they see it another way. You are not agreeing at this moment in time on the way forward, or even on your choices and decisions. And the Two of Earth says you are needing to balance that work and play attitude, right? So you're working really hard and possibly not getting enough R&R, enough time out, enough relaxation. Or you have worked at February in establishing that balance, or you are working at the moment in establishing that balance. You want more fun in your life. You work really, really hard, and you want to balance that with having a bit of time out and just enjoying yourself and enjoying life. Life cannot all be hard work. But it takes a juggling act for you, okay? It's not that easy for you to do. You're working on it. It's a project for you at the moment. The Knight of Earth says that you do, however, have a workload that you need to knuckle down and get it done. And I think that's probably where the balancing act comes in. It's quite a storehouse of work for you, but you're also understanding it can't all be work. It's not healthy, doesn't make you happy. Life shouldn't be about that. So despite this pile of work that is piling up or has piled up, you know it's got to get done, but you're trying to balance that time out and work. And you know you've also got to get stuck into that pile of work, and you've got to do it, and the time has come to do it. The Nine of Water says, however, wishes do come true. It is can often be relationship cards, but it is your emotional side of life. So something in the emotional side of life, a wish there comes true. Something manifests that you've been wishing for in the emotional side of your life. So it can be that something within your materialistic side of life, your goals, aspirations, work side of life, finally delivers something that makes you feel emotionally content, or it steers in the direction that makes you feel more emotionally content. We'll have a look at your relationship cards and see what shows up there. The Ace of Air says you have an idea, you have clarity, okay, there are important things. So you're now seeing the way forward far more clearly. You see the truth of a situation. So maybe you pursued something, or you had a brilliant new idea and you were going to pursue it in that direction. And then you came up against that opposition, and now you're rethinking. You're seeing it as it really is, and maybe it requires a shift in direction, or a shift in the way you think about it, or a complete shift. But you've got absolute clarity on the way forward here. And then you get the Star as your final card for February. And that's positive long-term plans, being on the right path, and happy outcomes, okay? So ultimately a wish is fulfilled. And you've got the Nine of Water directly under that. They were sitting one under the other like this, which means that definitely some kind of wish fulfillment in the, I would say, in the emotional zone of life gets fulfilled in you in February. And it is Valentine's month, so we never know. Maybe it's something to do with that. But ultimately, it feels like something in the emotional zone sets you off on a path that is the right path for you. and there's a happy and successful outcome in that. Okay, so how that pans out, and of course your own life story will have very variance to exactly how that's going to work out, but that is the bare bones of the story, right? Now let's have a look and see what the relationship cards have to say. Maybe they'll give us a little bit more insight into that relationship contentment, or that emotional contentment that was showing up there, an emotional wish that comes true. That's what I'm hearing, an emotional wish comes true. Right, so let's see. Cancer, February, Valentine's month for many of you. And I hope you all have a nice Valentine's Day, one way or the other. Okay, so first card up. Okay. Right. And, ooh. Okay. Right. Okay, so this is interesting. So, basically, February does hold the potential for either getting engaged, if that's what you were hoping for, or a relationship leading to a relationship with a higher level of commitment, or a relationship comes into your life that has the potential to have that kind of commitment in it. Whichever way this plays out, commitment is the end result of it. A deeply committed relationship is going to be the end result. So that's what February, perfect month for that, isn't it? What you're dealing with, though, to start with, is differing ideas. Now, that showed up, didn't it? Competing goals, competing ideas. What you're dealing with here is you and that other person, or you and relationships in general, have different ideas of how things are going to work out. That story could be playing up, okay, or playing out in your life, which could be steering the direction that your relationship life takes. There is two differing ideas at play here, okay? Maybe an existing partner has very different ideas of relationship life than what you do, or life in general, but you have two different ideas here. There is, however, romantic feelings coming up and passion coming up definitely for somebody in the month of February, okay? So the relationship life has the potential to develop these two feelings in a big way. The fact that the two of them come up together is really nice, because generally speaking, relationships are dominantly one or the other. They're dominantly romantic, or they're dominantly passionate, okay? Well, they start out that way. But when you get the two together, that's a really, really nice balance in a relationship. So you might be bumping into somebody, or this could be established within an existing relationship. However, here we go again. There's always a but, isn't there? The red flag is going to come up, which pushes buttons for your self-worth, your worthiness. You're feeling worthy enough of having that brilliant relationship in your life. We all have those buttons to push. There's not anybody out there that doesn't have those buttons, and it will be pushed. So, and sometimes it's a good thing. Sometimes it makes us acknowledge that possibly someone we're attracted to, someone that's in our life, somehow hammers at our self-worth. And we need to take a look at that. And this story is a divine timing story. This is life bringing a situation into your circle, okay, right into your center of being, and saying to you, divine timing is at work here. The situation is supposed to unfold as it is, because you need to recognize something, okay? It's an interesting reading in that it's got two sides to it, because you've got this love yourself first and pay attention to red flags, yet you've got the romantic and the passion, and then you've got religious factors and engagement. I feel like there's two stories in here that are kind of opposing stories, and the divine timing has you choosing something in the end, which is ultimately about divine timing, okay? You could only have chosen it now, and it's only meant for you now, okay? And it's only going to play out at this particular moment in life. So this is very interesting. And I think if you watch this through the month, all the Cancerians, they probably understand the story a bit more, because you're possibly already going through some of this and you're understanding it. But yes, listen again through the month of February, because it will start meaning more and more to you as well. Very interesting. Get a definite feeling for Cancerians. There's opposing goals or ideas in relationship and life in general. Maybe your aspirations and your partner's aspirations are not syncing at the moment. But the divine timing card says this will be sorted out. With divine timing, you're going to reach a conclusion that makes your wishes and your happiness come true. Okay? So, I have a feeling this is an ongoing story. I have a feeling that March, April, May will see the story fully playing out. But you reach some kind of apex moment, I think, in the month of February where this is concerned. And the fact that passion, romantic feelings, and engagement shows up in this reading tells me that this is the final outcome, okay? These are the aspects that are going to be turning up. But your story is interesting. Right, so Cancer, that is your reading for the month of February, Valentine's month. I hope you have a good Valentine's Day. Just like to repeat again, if you would like that gift of your very own personal 2022 year ahead forecast, then purchase the Soulmate or Twin Flame reading, which you all love, and you'll get that as a free gift. I will put that link to my website. You can go to the website and you can purchase that reading there. Right, thank you for those of you that watch, listen, like, subscribe, and come and speak to me on the videos when I'm doing them live as well. I really appreciate it. Sending you hugs and love for February, and we'll speak again soon.